Alright, we're just going to start with some warm-up hitting. Oh, good shank at the beginning. So, one of the main things that I've recently been working on was reacting to the ball as soon as it comes off the racket of the opponent. Now, in other words, that's basically focusing on the split step, but more than that, watching and analyzing the ball as it travels through the air and getting yourself in a position where you can hit it cleanly. But not only cleanly, but actually think about the way that your racket face is facing at the contact.
Sliding. I'd love to see like a 2 feet sliding cleaner.
I'm going to jump forward straight into doing some cross-court hitting. I hope to show one day a development of my forehand, because right now I'm incredibly happy with the progress of it. You can see that occasionally not a very good weight transfer through my body, and I kind of hop up off my right foot instead of actually going through. And one of the things that I recently learned from another coach is that the right shoulder should be going through the ball as you're swinging your forehand. And I've been trying to put that into practice, although it is quite difficult. I'm hitting better here, I feel. Always late on the backhand. There's been a few occasions when I haven't prepared early enough on that backhand. So I'm just being mindful of that, and looking back on this footage is really helpful in analyzing that too. That was a good early contact on that one, reaching out. I got there a bit earlier, which is why I went over, but still my feet weren't in the right position on that backhand. We'll jump to backhands in a second. Alright, now on to backhands, and as a single hand backhand player, I love to slice as well as hit drive backhands. It's really important to be practicing both of those. When you're focused on one task at a time, which is currently is cross-court backhands, it's quite easy to make it consistent, but all of a sudden when you're in a match and there's a lot of chopping and changing and the rhythm is not quite as prominent, then that's where errors start creeping in. And so in the future, I may be looking at drills where you can obtain rhythm or practice your shots to have a margin of error in them so that you won't be missing as much in matches, because it's a lot easier to be hitting back and forward for 20 minutes. There's no pressure. It's the same shot over and over again with one single target. It becomes more of a concentration drill and a cardio drill rather than a tennis-oriented match play drill. Both are important. What we are working on here is a very specific shot, which is a high backhand with lots of spin. It is more defensive oriented, and what my coach Scott was telling me here was that leading with the elbow going up the ball gives you this flexibility and mobility to be hitting this high backhand with lots of spin. The same idea of knowing what the racket face should look like as you're swinging through the ball becomes really helpful here, and all of a sudden it just becomes a matter of timing and getting your feet in the right place, and the racket does all the work for you. So what this drill is all about is it's about slice out wide +1. Now it's important to note that I am not actually hitting a slice serve out here. It's more important that I'm practicing my +1. And as you can see there, Scott actually came out to the middle because I also need to practice my peripheral vision in deciding where I'm going to hit the next ball. The main part about this drill is understanding the ball that you receive off the return and being ready to make the right decision about what to do with that specific ball. And that's why there's a bit of variety that I've asked Scott to make here so that I can be ready and make a correct decision. And there's a lot of talking in between each attempt because we're talking about where is the correct option to put the ball, and there's multiple options obviously. I will talk about the pros and cons about why it's better to go cross court or down the line or whichever, according to the ball that I'm given. And finally, for our last drill, just doing some serving. Enjoy the time lapse.